Jeremy here from Common Collected. Steve and I have been hunting Matchbox cars all of 2021. We found lots of peg warmers, even a super chase, and everything in between. And we found nearly all 100 cars. But looking back, which ones are the best? Can we even rank them? Let's see if I can narrow it down to my top 25 and then list them in order. Of course, the list will be very subjective, and you can tell me if you agree or if there are some that I got way wrong, and let us know in the comments. I haven't done this before, so I had to devise a process. The first thing I decided to do was to lay out all 100 cars on the table in order and go through all the ones that I hadn't opened earlier in the year and go ahead and get those ones out of the package. I won't be limiting the countdown to just new models. I'll consider all 100 cars, but I'll be giving a little bit of an edge if the model happens to be new, and if it's not a new design, then it would need to have a really strong deco or color for this year. The next step here, let's remove all the peg warmers. Love them or hate them, they are not going to be in the top 25, so we can narrow it down. Sorry, Poop King. Ice Cream King, that means you. Here's the Garbage King. Gee, we've got a lot of kings here in the peg warmer department. Now I'm starting to remove ones that aren't quite peg warmers, but a lot of work trucks and other cars are just obviously not top 25. Now that there's some room on the table, I can start to just organize them by how much I like them. So on the left are my favorite cars, on the right are the not so much, and then in the middle are the ones I'm kind of on the fence about. So all I need to do is get that pile on the left to contain only 25 cars, and then I'm ready to do the countdown. Starting things off, it's number 25, the 1956 Jaguar XK140 Roadster. It's not a new model, but it's a solid way to start off the list. Number 24, the 59 Dodge Coronet Police Car. In April, when these ones were on the pegs, we did a Hot Wheels versus Matchbox race, and this was the fastest Matchbox we found. Number 23, the 1932 Ford Coupe. It's a new model for this year and a solid addition. Number 22, the 2018 Bugatti Divo. It's an awesome model, but wait till you see the rest of the cars in this list. Number 21, the 1975 Chevy Caprice. With subtle details on the sides, it's that chromed base that comes up to make the front and rear bumpers that sets this one off. Number 20, the 1953 Buick Skylark. It's a new model for 2021 and just has beautiful details all the way around. Number 19 is the 2020 Jeep Gladiator. It's a nice model, but without front and rear details, I couldn't rate it any higher. Next up for number 18 is the 95 Nissan Hardbody. Solid all the way around. My favorite detail is how the sunroof is tilted open slightly. Number 17 is the Big Banana Car. It may be fantastic, but it's no fantasy casting. There's actually a real-life banana car that it's modeled after. Number 16 is the 2019 Subaru Forester. Not only is it a beautiful model and perfectly decoed, it's also the most likely in our list to be in your garage. Number 15, the Ford Police Interceptor. It's not a new model, but this style as an unmarked police car is one that every collector is going to need to have a handful of in their fleet. Number 14, the Toyota Hilux Pickup. It's another new model for this year. I really like the front and rear end tampos, and it's just a perfectly detailed casting. Number 13, the 1969 BMW 2002. It's not a new model for this year, but I just like this version with the gloss black paint and the front and rear end details. Number 12, the McLaren 720S Spider convertible in Belize Blue. I think it's the lack of a clear windshield that stopped me from ranking this one higher. Number 11, the 1941 Cadillac Series 62 convertible coupe. It's not a new model, but it's just beautiful all the way around. How the honk are ya, Dano? It's number 10, the 2020 Land Rover Defender 90. Hard to rank this one higher because I'm not sure there's an interior with that opaque glass. Number 9, it's the 1971 MGB GT Coupe, this time in new racing green with beautiful rear tampos. It's the Ford Capri, baby, number 8, the 1970 Ford Capri. A new model for this year, just look at that detailing. What more is there to say? Number 7, the 1962 Plymouth Savoy. It's so perfectly detailed, I don't know how you could make it better for a premium. Just rubber tires? Number 6, the 1979 Chevy Nova. Also taking advantage of those chrome bumpers from the base, beautiful paint and wheel choice. We're getting down there with number 5, it's Ruasada's Subaru SVX. This is not only a model he designed, he owned one in this color, and they gave a tribute to him with the license plate. Number 4 is the 2021 Ford Bronco. Hot Wheels made one as well of the two-door version, but I think Matchbox takes it with this one. It's no Cybertruck, but everybody loves a Tesla. Coming in at number 3, it's the Roadster, a new model for this year. Pretty nice in this debut deco. I could picture buying a few of these. Coming in at number 2, it's our first ever Super Chase, the 2020 Chevy Corvette with the red, white, and blue livery. There was another of these Corvettes released in 2021 in red, but you gotta give it to the Super Chase. Okay, before I reveal my favorite Matchbox basic car of the year, let's do some dishonorable mentions with our lovable peg warmers. Our third best peg warmer is the Express Delivery. Man, it was good at keeping those pegs hot, but it's not the best. Number 2 is the Speed Trapper. Everyone likes to get pulled over, right? Why wasn't it more popular? And the number 1 peg warmer that kept those pegs super hot in 2021, it's the MBX self-driving bus. It's so hot, I didn't even buy one. So sorry, I don't have one to put on the turntable. And that means it's time for my number 1 pick, my favorite Matchbox mainline release of 2021. It's the 1984 Toyota MR2. Did you guess it? One of the really cool things about this model is that the headlights are available in either up or down because they were part of an interchangeable plastic windshield part. But also the interior came in 2 options, right and left-hand drive. So you could actually find one of 4 different versions of this Toyota MR2. And that's just in addition to the fact that it's a cool model in the first place. Well, that's our countdown. Thanks for watching, Common Collected. We'll see you in the next video.